Hello, how are we? It has been a while. Welcome back to the Ryan Mark 5 channel. Doing something a bit different today. We're not playing any games, we're not going exploring anywhere. We're actually going fishing. Moved back to the Isle of Anglesey now in a new house. This is my man cave that I'm in at the minute. And yeah, I've got some day off work today. Busy period coming up for me, Christmas time. I've got a little boy on the way. So we'll see how much fishing I can get done before he arrives. But today's mark is going to be Gallows Point in Beaumaris. It's probably one of the last times I can actually try this mark before it gets to proper winter. We're at the start of November now. It might already be too late, but we're going to try it anyway. Before we head to Gallows Point, we're going to stop in Talboys Tackle and get some ragworm. King rag there. It's the biggest on the island, the best on the island, not farmed like you get in most shops. They're proper good rag at a good price. Talboys is the best place on the island as well to get your rod fixed, to get gear, bait, everything. The guy there is fantastic as well. Taught me a lot in the short time that I've been going there. Taught me everything about tying shock leaders, everything like that. So yeah, fantastic little shop. Definitely go check it out, guys, if you're on the island. But yeah, hopefully when you see me next, we'll be in Gallows Point. This is my little kingdom just here. This is the shed where I've got absolutely everything. So, got all my rig making components here that I've been making myself. Bucket when I'm going to dig for my own lug. This wallet is full and ready to go for today. It's for a mark like the Menai Straits, which is full of snags. Got a bunch of beads, floating beads. They're all rotten bottoms on this one. They're mainly one up, one down. I've got some big boy rigs as well. It's going to be attempting for a huss today as well. And got the charging station there for head torches and all that. And then on this side you've got my reels, which is the Shimano Beastmaster 10,000 and the Pen Wrath. My little spinning reel there. Yeah, I've got literally everything here. My bait bags there. Got a bag and a box. Taking a bag today. Rod holder, and here are all the rods just here. I haven't wiped down my stand. I've got two stands. That was the last one I used, I think. That'll be today's one as well. So we'll get the car loaded. And nearly forgot. Got my little drop net when we're doing a bit of conger fishing off Amloch breakwater in this winter. And here we have got our own bait. We've got frozen lug just here. And underneath them we've got plenty of mackerel and we've got squid. So we're just going to go out for live bait from Talboys, and I will see you shortly. Mark, and look at this. Flat calm conditions can be a good thing, can be a bad thing. You don't need to cast far here. 20-30 yards out, there's a massive drop. I'm not sure if that was caught on camera then. Did you see that? Just over there, something came to the surface then. There were loads of mackerel here last time I was here a couple of months ago. There won't be any more. But yeah, quick 30-40 yard cast. Got everything we need just here. And we're good to go. I'll bring you back if we get any action. First bait is in the water, and that's just it settling, I hope. First bait in the water, it's a rag and squid wrap, targeting a huss or anything else that might be down there. Flat calm, still 2 hours to go. Somebody fishing in the distance over there. The second one's going to go out on a one up, one down with a floaty bead on them, because you do get crabs in the straits. That's going to go on with lug and rag on it, hopefully targeting maybe a late bass. Little bird here, I'm not sure, my granddad would be disappointed me for not knowing what it's called. But yeah, no one else on here. Another 2 hours until we hit low water properly. And we've got plenty of fish in here. The clouds, I've got my waterproofs on, well, top half. We'll see what happens. Got my thermals on as well, it's that time of year now. Hopefully I can bring you back to a fish. But yeah, these conditions are absolutely fantastic to fish in. I've also got the Rig Shark lights, the bite detection ones that I will be putting on later, should I decide to stay past about 4:30, because that's when it starts to get dark in Wales now. But yeah, I'll bring you back if anything happens. Hopefully you can get a fish on camera. Both rods are in. The right one is, both of them have drifted a bit to the left, but that's fine. This is the corner I always like fishing on, I don't know why. It just seems to work best for me. Still nobody else here, still starting to feel a bit of drops of rain. The one on the right has got a 1 up, 1 down with floating beads, just getting it off the bottom so there's no crabbing going on. On the left, still been out there on a squid and rag wrap. Nothing on that just yet, but it's only been in for about 3 minutes. Definitely starting to feel a bit of rain now. It was promising showers, so if I can bring the camera up, if something happens I will. If not, then I will let you know. But so far, unfortunately there was a snap off on the right rod and bring it in for the first time. Got caught on some seaweed. As the tide's going out, you can literally see tons of seaweed here now. No bites on the big bait on the left side, that's going to be coming in shortly as well because the tide is going out rapidly. And the right one's gone back out on a 1 up, 1 down. One's got a bit of squid in it wrapped, and the other one has got lug and a bit of mackerel just to stop the worm from sliding off the hook. So see how it goes. There's no shock leader on the right hand rod now because it also came off whilst the line snapped. Maybe it's time to change the line, even though I do wash my stuff after every session, but hopefully we can still bring a fish in with no shock leader here because it is very, very snaggy on the Menai. Look behind us here, that's what we're fishing in, but about 50 times worse out there, in all honesty. Hopefully, cross fingers. There's a fish station that we've got going on here. Bit of mackerel there. I'll show you the ragworm that I was going on about. It's not the biggest this time, but definitely some of the biggest on the island. Look at them, nice and juicy. Good size, really good size, especially for some beach fishing or shore fishing. Come on, give us something. I'll bring you back if there is anything to update you on. Well guys, we haven't blanked. It's not a dogfish, I've got it in this little pool here. So whilst it recovers, nice little spotty dogfish. It took the left hand rod, you can see there's a bit of seaweed on top of it. Didn't even know it was on, he must have just laid on it. Didn't see any bites or anything like that. But it's not a blank, I'll definitely take that. Nice little spotty dogfish. So we'll go and get him back now. Holding dogfish, I always tend to try and twist the tail. I'm gonna do it one hand. There we go. Still gonna do it one-handed. Twist the tail like so I can't wrap around your hand. Because they've got nasty teeth, this lot, as well as the sandpaper backs. So we'll get him gone and we'll rebait the big one. So the big rod is back out now. Just moved. I think that was just the grip away settling. That is now on a slither of half the side of a mackerel. Is that settling or is there something going at it? Right, we'll leave it for a minute, see what develops. Because that's only literally just gone in, so I doubt there's something already going at it. But you never know. Nothing on the right hand rod yet. Nothing at all, but you know what it is. Fishing's all luck. But yeah, dogfish has gone back nice and safe, and we've still got another hour to go until we actually hit low water. Well, an hour-ish. I'm going to fish here about an hour or two up if it's still producing, and then probably call it a day after about 4 hours here. So once again, I'll bring you back. Right guys, wait for this one. Oh, we've got ourselves a lovely little bullus. Well, not even a little one. This is an absolute corker of a bullus. Look at the size of the head on that. The teeth in there. That is an absolute monster from the Straits. So we're gonna get this one back now. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I'm gonna get this one back in. Really not sure what happened with that hearse. Seized up and just threw it back, and not sure if it's gone or not, the tide's still covering it, but yeah, really not sure what's happened there, because I let it build its strength and everything and just seemed to have given up. I don't know if that's something that I've done, but I'm sure it'll go. They're really strong fish. Got it back out now on the other half of the mackerel, going for the same species. One on the right still not been touched, funny smaller species. We'll bring that in shortly and rebait that one and hopefully catch something other than a doggy and a huss. So I'll bring you back. Rebaited and sent out the one on the right. Bottom bottom worked, did its job. I lost a weight, but everything else came back with it. No fish unfortunately, but there we go. So the one on the right now is running a 1 up 1 down with just ragworm on it. Needs a heavier weight because as you can see they're both being drifted to the left. The one on the left has actually been casted out to the left though, because that's where the deepest channel is. That's where I've been getting all the huss every time I fish here. But I'm hoping for different species, not just dogfish or a huss. Ragworm usually does the trick. We'll see. But the sun's starting to set now. Still no sign of anybody else. I think there's people just on the far end of the beach over there. But they've been fishing there for quite a while on the boat. I'm not seeing them bring anything in, but they're quite a distance away. My eyesight's terrible anyway. Thankfully the huss did swim away. So I might just needed a bit more time to gather its strength. But that's one less thing to think about now. It's gone away just fine, and they'll live to fight another day. Just hoping we get another fish, and soon enough I'll probably put the rig shark lights on, ready for it to go dark in about an hour or so when it starts to properly get to evening time. But yeah, 2 fish, not bad for a spur of the moment session. I wasn't sure if I was going first thing this morning, but yeah, it's been lovely. Can never beat a day like this on the Straits. If you're fishing wherever, an app I recommend is Windy, and you can pinpoint it to the exact place where you're fishing. I pinpointed it on here this morning, seeing that the wind was barely anything, it was less than 10 miles per hour with up to 20 miles an hour gusts. However, I've gotten here and there's not even that. There's not been any wind at all. We've missed the rain as well. We had a little shower and that was it. It's all gone where the mountains are over there. You can see Snowdon Peaks in the background as well. Really is a amazing place to fish, and there's, I think, a bird jumped up there. I think it was a bird anyway. But I'm really hoping for another species, and I'll bring you back if there is anything going on. All I'm dealing with at the minute, tons and tons of weed. That's what's attached to the rig I'm using, is literally just an earth bar running down to about 3 foot panel with 2 3/0 circle hooks on it. Same up on this one, weeded out here. It's not too bad, it's doable, it's workable. I'm not gonna call it quits yet. Still got a lot of bait to go through. Still about half an hour off low, fish it up maybe an hour or two and high as well, because I feel like on the flood, as soon as that starts changing on the first hour, it really does change. I wonder if them over there has had any luck yet. I wonder. You can really see him there. My eyesight can't see that. You can really see him there, look at that. Great camera. Right. I'll bring you back after I've set up. I think I'm going to go for a squid and mackerel wrap on the big rod. And I think I'm going to change the rig completely on the other one. I don't think the 1 up 1 down's working, so I'm going to see what else I've got in the rig wallet. Stuck with the 1 up 1 down on the right hand rod. It's worked before, so I'm hoping it carries on working that way. Left one is out on a squid and mackerel wrap. It's a very big bait, so I'm expecting only realistically a huss or a conger could take that bait. So that's all I'm expecting from that. Tide has really dropped down now. It's about 15 minutes away from the tide starting to turn. Hoping we get a bit more action. We had nothing from the last casts, so fresh bait in at the minute, and hopefully we get some more action. Still no sign of anyone really. There's a couple of dog walkers all the way over there, but no, there's been no real action for a while now since the big bullus that I brought in. But I'm determined to get at least a couple more before we call it a day. I at least want to get through all my bait, so we've got about a mackerel left. Might keep a pack of ragworms until Sunday, because I'm going again Sunday. Hopefully they'll stay lively because they are fresh. So we'll keep a pack of rag. It's not much squid left. The lug's still frozen, so I can refreeze it in my bait freezer that you've seen earlier on in the video. So give us a couple more, please. If there is a fishing god out there, give us a couple more. This is the bait going out next. Just a one hooker this one, because of how snaggy it is. 2 lug worms rolled up. It's a bit of mackerel, sharp little hook. I think it's a 3/0 Cox and roll hook. Hopefully, you know, what's turning away that. Very much a smooth iron bait. Not the time of year for them, but hopefully can pick up something else. Lovely little bait there. We're now on bang on low water, so it should start flooding in now anytime soon. Somebody's taking a plane for a joyride in the mountains over there. The right rod had a change of rig. It's just a one hook at the minute. It's not a rotten bottom either. I'm trying it without a rotten bottom because the earth bar that's been in since I got here about 1 o'clock has been doing just fine without a rotten bottom. So we've put it in on lug and mackerel, hoping that it brings in. Last time I stuck a bait like that in, it brought out seagull over there's catching something. It brought out a bass for me. I'll pin a picture of the bass that I caught here. It was wow, it was some fish in all honesty. A bit late for a bass in the year, but you never know. It's baited up for one. Hopefully something else picks it along the way. It's known, well, I've had it happen to me here before where I've rigged up ready for a small fish, a species, and then a huss has taken that bait as well. Did not expect it at all. So they do go for weird baits. Huss can pretty much go for anything. But yeah, I'm really hoping for a different species, and yeah, if we get a different species I'll be happy to end it there, because it is starting to get a bit dark now. Sun is setting. Bangor Pier in the background over there, over the crossway to the Gazelle Hotel. Don't hit my line, mate. But yeah, you got Bumanis Pier down there as well, another place where you can fish from, depending if there's only about 3 spots on there if there's a boat down, which is the issue, so you've got to get down there first really. No one's going to come down here to bother me either. Met 2 lovely women on the way down, asked me what I was doing, what I was after, things like that. It's all nice to have a conversation when you see people out. Still nothing. Brought both them in, as you can see the bigger rods down the right hand side. Not really holding bottom anymore, not for a while anyway. Smaller rods out to the left with just bundles of rag in it just to use the rest of the rag when that I've got left. If there's nothing by 4 o'clock in about 20 minutes, I'm going to pack up and leave because I desperately need to use the toilet anyway. I'm not going to just piss out in the open here because God knows who's watching, you know. But yeah, if there's no action in 20 minutes, it's time to pack up and go. At least we got a couple of fish out of it, and it wasn't a blank, so that's all that matters really. As long as you don't blank, well, all that matters is you're getting out and you're clearing your head. That's what fishing's all about, I think. It's nearly set now, behind Bangor Pier there. Hopefully we can get one more in. Even one I'd be happy with, even if it's a small dogfish, but there's not been a bite or anything for about an hour now since the huss. That could have been about an hour and a half ago actually, so running out of things to do. I'm sorting out stuff that I've got here, and yeah, next time you'll see me it'll be with a fish or back in the car. Right, we're back in the car. That was a calf killer of a walk on the pebble / shingle beach. Just the big huss and then the dogfish, but not a bad session, not a good session, an average session. Not bad at all for this time of year on Anglesey. I don't think it was okay. Don't know if I'll be coming here again this year. Not until next year, where the smooth hound's coming in, because it's a very good spot for smooth hounds and bass and mackerel as well. But hopefully Sunday, me and my mate will have something planned, and I'll bring you back on Sunday. So thank you for watching. If you want more fishing videos, please let me know. Like, subscribe. Goodbye. I guys don't know how well you can see this, but a very important factor after every session: clean your equipment. Thankfully, got this just outside the house. I've also got a rag in there which I'm going to damp, wash down the rods. Really important you get all the tips so it stops any corroding, and then they'll be going straight back in the shed. So wash your rods every couple sessions, but make sure the reels get it. Stops your line from rotting, and it just keeps the reel working as it should so it doesn't rust. But yeah, make sure you wash your stuff.